Well, women aren't the only ones in need of good skincare and a good skincare routine. If you're a man, the days of that soap and water or the quick shave, you run out the house, it should be over because you probably need a better routine. So joining us now is Dr. De Pasquale. She's the founder of the St. Augustine Ear, Nose, and Throat and Avanti Medial Spa. Thanks for joining us this morning.
Thank you for having us.
And Dominique is going to be here as well, talking to us about the products and how they work for you.
Yes.
So as a man, when I first started shaving, I begin to get a lot of razor bumps and I mean, ingrown hairs. It's pretty typical, and men don't typically take care of their skin like they should.
Absolutely. Men think that women are the only ones that are supposed to be taking care of their skin, but in fact, their daily shaving routine is one of the biggest causes of dehydration in men, and really you guys should be taking care of your skin even more so just because of that insult of shaving every day. So many of your shaving products and soap has chemicals and harsh ingredients, harsh preservatives in them, and by shaving you really dehydrate the skin, and you are prone to premature aging that way as well.
Yeah, I imagine over time, I mean, you don't realize it, but as time goes on, if you would have used products, you would probably preserve your skin. You were telling me that before you used some of the products, you had some problems. What was happening with your
I
face?
suffer from my skin is very sensitive, especially around the neck area. So basically, I thought it was basically just the razors were getting old and it had nothing to do with the shaving cream. But actually, when I switched over to this shaving cream, it was just a tremendous difference. I went from shaving every 3 days, I can shave every day now, and with no irritation.
So let's talk about some of the products. What do you have here, and what do you suggest? What works the best, and what makes it unique and different?
Well, what makes my product line unique is the fact that there are no harsh preservatives, there are no chemicals. Everything is based on botanical ingredients. They are effective, even with them being botanicals, but that's the premise of the whole line. So I have a whole women's line as well, but I also wanted to bring out some men's products, mostly because men, they don't know where to go to find good skincare. They're not quite sure what to do. So to really take care of their skin, they can start with some simple steps, just by a simple exfoliation, either with a exfoliating pad, which would be nice and simple. You could just wipe it over your face. Or a gentle cleanser would be effective as well, one without preservatives. Shaving cream can be also applied nice and gently over your skin. Leave it in for a few minutes. Shaving should be in nice long strokes. The razor should be rinsed quite frequently, and then a nice aftershave serum after to just close those pores down, moisturize the skin, and also it should contain an SPF if possible. Ours does.
What do you suggest for a lot of men have oily skin, which has been my problem, and I don't want to moisturize it in the morning. Well, what do you suggest?
That is very common. People in general think that they have oily skin so that they don't need to moisturize. Actually, that's it's an old wives' tale, absolutely. The reason your skin produces more oil is because it's dehydrated. So by balancing the skin with the proper products, you will find that it'll become less oily. The aftershave serum, and I have a similar product in the women's line as well, function to sort of reduce sebum production and reduce that oiliness, also giving you a little bit of a matted sort of look throughout the day.
So you're going to apply a little bit on him?
Absolutely.
I mean, most men are kind of afraid to apply it because I don't know, it's just a guy thing, but in reality, we should be doing it.
Absolutely. So this is in a nice simple pump. This is the aftershave serum. It's called Clear Control. What we do is just a few pumps on the fingertip. You can just rub it in, and Dominic simply rub it in just like this. He actually puts this all over his scalp.
Yeah.
So you can also use it on your neck as well. And it's got a nice...
it doesn't smell flowery.
It doesn't.
No.
It doesn't. It's actually really good.
Girl stuff.
That's right. Men don't want things that smell like women's products. They want things that have a very minimal smell. They go on smooth. They're not leaving your skin feeling greasy or anything. So these are the things that men and women actually look for.
Got about 30 seconds left. I imagine you've seen some real success stories, kind of like you see those proactive commercials before and after, but I imagine men are seeing changes.
Absolutely. They're going to find that they're reduced, their pores are reduced in size, their fine lines and wrinkles are going to improve just with the hydration of the skin. So over time, your skin is the foundation of everything else. If you keep your skin in really good shape, what's going to happen is you're going to prevent that premature aging as much as possible.
And then when you get to 60, some people would be like, well, you're 45, right? No.
Well, I'm 60, so...
Oh, no way. All right, thanks for joining us this morning. That was a good one. She is going to be hosting a happy hour at her office on Thursday, February the 6th, and she'll be teaching men some skincare and grooming tips. There'll also be some giveaways there. So if you want to find out how you can RSVP, just go to newsforjax.com, look under the morning show page.